This is Beth Demke. I'm with Gateway to Science
And where are you guys located?
in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us here today. Gateway to Science. Talk to me a little bit about what that is.
Well, Gateway to Science is North Dakota's hands-on science center. So we are an interactive gallery with exhibits that demonstrate the science from all over the state. Things that you might experience out in the real world, you can learn about the science here in the gallery. And then we also do a lot of programming too. So we do programming on-site as well as off-site.
What kind of science things can kids learn about? Is it primarily just, things across the United States, or is there things in North Dakota, or both?
Well, it's really focused on the science in North Dakota. So we have energy and water and weather, things on health and human body. Obviously, there's things that are kind of universal across the country as well.
What types of things do you have in energy? We do an energy program, so I'll give you a good opportunity to plug what it is you do in the energy world to a lot of energy professionals, executives, and I just call them energy enthusiasts, I guess.
Okay. Well, in North Dakota, we have the all of the above energy policy. And so Gateway to Science is working on exhibits that demonstrate exactly that. So we have a solar car exhibit. We're working on some exhibits that show oil and gas, that talk about clean air with how coal refineries are you clean the air out of that. I'm not saying this very eloquently, I'm afraid. We've got some on how an oil drill would be working. So you've got an operator in the rig, and then how they're talking to the drill bit that could be miles and miles away with horizontal drilling. So a lot of what we do is showing in our gallery science that's happening out in the real world. Wind energy is another one that we'll be demonstrating.
You guys are going to be part of Giving Hearts Day, aren't you?
We are.
Talk to me
Yes,
about that.
Hearts.
How did you guys get involved with that?
Well, Gateway to Science is one of the first organizations in the Bismarck-Mandan area that was invited to join the Giving Hearts Day event that Dakota Medical Foundation hosts every year. We started back in, I want to say 2012, one of about half a dozen or maybe up to 10 organizations in this area. It has grown now so that there are well over 30 organizations in the Bismarck-Mandan area. And Gateway to Science does lead the Bismarck-Mandan Collaborative in helping all the organizations work together to promote this one-day online fundraising event. So for us, it's pretty important because it helps us to raise operating funds that support our gallery and our programs.
That's pretty intense, isn't it? I mean, that one day of giving and intense. I mean, it's just there's a lot that goes into it and a lot of passion from organizations like yourself to the tune to where there's even training for guys like you.
Oh, yes. Well, and that's the nice thing for donors that are looking to support organizations involved in Giving Hearts Day is that Dakota Medical Foundation and Impact Foundation offer training in fundraising. They make sure that the organizations involved are up to speed on all of the proper fundraising things. They have board development. They have all kinds of training that really helps to get those organizations ready for the event.
What are you guys doing for the event? Are you doing anything crazy, or how are you going to stand out, I guess?
Well, as the part of the Bismarck Collaborative, we will be up at the Capitol. I'll be introducing the governor, who has proclaimed that day Giving Hearts Day. So Governor Burgum will read his proclamation, and so we'll be hosting that. And then here back at the Science Center later in the afternoon, we'll be hosting students in the gallery and having a lot of fun with kids learning science, which is what we do.
Talk to me about just what you've observed over the last, since 2012, so we'll call it, 6-7 years. What you have observed with the social media and just kind of how it has come to be such I would call it a very successful day for nonprofits and charities.
Sure, it's hugely successful, and I think people do take good advantage of social media opportunities. There's a lot more video out there, and different organizations get extremely creative in how they take that kind of message of Giving Hearts Day and turn it to suit their needs and to really emphasize their own mission for us. For example, it happens to fall on Valentine's Day, so we started looking at, well, what, Valentine's and love and all of that. So we are looking at, how do you express your love of science? So the videos and the social media posts that we have out there are all in relation to your love of science and how we share our love of science with either students or teachers or everyone in our lives. But it's that love of science because it's Valentine's Day.
Boy, I'd imagine that introducing the governor is going to have a good social media opportunity for you.
Yeah, we will be live streaming that on our Facebook page for sure.
Okay. Well, talk to me about the social side in terms of your Facebook page, how people can be in touch with you, and kind of give us a pitch on why people should donate to you on Giving Hearts Day.
All right. Well, Gateway to Science can be found online. Our website is gatewaytoscience.org. We are on Facebook. We're on Twitter and Instagram, LinkedIn, all of those things with social media. The reason I would say to support Gateway to Science is because we are the one and only hands-on science center here in North Dakota. Our mission is to inspire the discovery of science through hands-on experiences. So what we offer to students and to teachers is a different experience than a typical classroom. And the support of us during Giving Hearts Day will help us to reach out to students all across the state.